Happy Sunday. And we normally do our live for New Breed Fellowship, Mark and Sylvia, pastors of New Breed. And you can see today we're not doing that. We are in a transition, a shift, whatever it is. God is doing something a little different here or whatever. I don't know. But we're going to keep rolling with Him. So today is September the 11th. And a lot of things going on today. It's a day of memories. My mom passed away on this day. Vera Jones, you saw my post earlier. My mom was a bad mamma jamma, I say. And she was just Vera Jones, and she was who she was, and she was the way she was. And if you knew my mama, she was very memorable and unforgettable. That was my mama. And people say I look like her. And I kind of say I'm her twin because I look in the mirror sometimes and be like, sometimes I look in the mirror, I'm like, that's Vera Jones looking back at me. Because I do see where I look like her as I age. And our weekend, while we actually attended a event where it happens Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, this family puts on this event on their property. It's beautiful property. And we got a chance to go. We were invited. We went yesterday, and they had a big cookout. A lot of people came. And it's an all-day thing, and then Friday night, well, they did do it on Friday too, but we went Saturday. People come, they stay over. One couple had their camper, a couple people stayed over, and then breakfast this morning. And so it's a beautiful property. I think I have some footage from that. And today is 9/11. Never forget what happened in New York City and the people who lost their lives. And me and my husband was just talking about this, and I think Lee put it up, and I put up a quote too about 9/11 and about the unity that happened after 9/11. It would be great if we still was in that place of unity like the day after 9/11. I think that's what Lee said, like 9/12. Wow, if we knew what was going to happen on 9/11. I think it was something like that, the way she put it. But I think the most important thing Lee put up was about, the day after and how unified we were as a people, as a nation. That would be wonderful if we were there again and stayed there. So my mom, 9/11, I think my niece, Christina, I love you. I think her dad, either it was the day of his passing or funeral. I love you, praying for you, sending you a lot of hugs. And it's raining outside. And but yeah, we are in a place of transition. We just like to roll with God and what He's saying for us to do. And I know we're people of consistency. We really are. But when I look at Christ, Jesus, and how He was never in a place of consistently doing something the same way all the time, except loving other people. And other than that, when He went out and He interacted with other people and He told people about God and encouraged them to have a relationship with God through Him, I think that's how He did it. Anywho, y'all know what I'm saying. And He didn't okay, today we're just going to do this every Sunday, every Monday, every Friday, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. He did it based on what was in His heart. But I've noticed with being on social media and posting stuff, if you don't consistently do it, people just kind of fall off. So you have to consistently post. So we are people of consistency in order to get engagement with people. I've noticed that where Christ was just going around engaging with people that God put in front of Him, put in His path, and he encountered them. He had a impact on their life, an influence, but He didn't okay, every Friday we're going to do this and go here and go there. And it's just kind of too bad that we are like that. It's like we are creatures of habit, creatures of consistency. And in many ways that is good, but a lot of times I think about that, like, we just get caught up maybe even in a rut and, with work, rat race. And it's just kind of, yeah, it's like, wow, that's something how we are like that. But I notice if you don't post on a consistently basis, people won't engage. And then, of course, it's also the platform or the technology behind it, where they call it the algorithms, where, the platform will push out your stuff if you consistently do it. And so there's some good in it, but at the same time, I think it's just kind of sad how we are with how we engage with people. But today, going back to the event we went to, we met some new people, made some new friends, and we won't consistently do that, but now we've connected to some more people that we didn't know. And what if we just really focused on just, I don't know, being more spontaneous in a good way? Kind of like the way Christ encountered people. He connected with people, and he didn't do it the same way every week. And so we want, again, Mark and I want to roll with God and what he wants to say and do and how he wants us to do it. Again, we are New Breed Fellowship. We will continue to be New Breed Fellowship until God says anything differently. Again, there's that word, again, whether we're in a building or not in a building, whether we're in our home or not in our home, whether we are outside of our home, wherever, we just want to go with God and what he is saying for us to do in our lives right now, especially when it comes to connecting with other people. So this is it for today. I'm going to try to get this up today. But that's where we are. Normally at 11:30 on Sundays, there's our live. And God is rearranging some things in our lives. He's shifting and shaking and shifting, transitioning. And we want to go with him and roll with him. So this is Mark and Sylvia. We're always together, even though if you don't see him here, we're one. We're always becoming one. We are the pastors of New Breed Fellowship. Until next time, we want you to live well, take care of yourself, and God bless.